So here we go, guys. Today we are here with the seed mission and we're gonna try to beat the S-75 DVINA, I think it's the name, right? Which is the new SAM that they added for the new mission. We are here in the mission. You can see the sights of the seed over here. I actually did a realistic try to kill it with the F-105, so you can check it out on the channel. But really today, in this video, I really wanted to try to beat it. By altitude, by speed, by turning, testing out the minimum range, everything that I can try to test it out with the missiles. You can see that there is already an S-75 coming up. We're gonna try to maybe outrun it a little bit. Oh, come on, the map is too small, man. I might actually die for this missile. No, because... Oh, come on, 400 kilometers per hour. This is the most annoying thing that happens. You lose all of your speed like this. But yeah, we're gonna try to climb. As you see, they are already trying to actually beat us. And we are at what? 15, 20 kilometers over here from the targets. I hear... Oh my god, the missile just passed right next to me. So yeah, most definitely this missile has the energy to get me, as you see. These missiles in real life, they had up to like 40, 50 kilometers of range max. So of course, like 20 kilometers will be pretty okay, especially at these altitudes. The objective here is try to make them lose me with the altitude. The problem is that the operational range of these things is 25 kilometers of altitude. So almost impossible. That thing is gonna kill me. Stop burning! Oh my god. That thing is gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. Yeah. There's no way to escape this thing. There's no way, man. These missiles are... Oh my god, they are amazing. I tried to do something over here trying to climb. I was going to try to climb to like 20 kilometers, but... Yeah, this thing is just too good for now. Let me try to spawn in here and try to climb to the other side because there's a little bit of distance over here. But they are already detecting me, the fun song radar or whatever it's called. So, kind of a problem, I must say. We probably already have missiles in the air. So let's try to climb a little bit. Yeah, look at the RWR with the question marks. SAM track, yeah, already missiles in the air. I don't see any for now, but they're coming. So these missiles, they are made to destroy bombers, but the thing is, yeah. The thing is that they have an enormous amount of thrust and an enormous amount of payload, which means that these missiles can be very deadly because they have a 60-meter, think about this, 60-meter proximity fuse with 118 kilograms of TNT equivalent. So it doesn't even need to hit you properly. And I'm in an F-15, man. I'm trying to climb as fast as possible over here. But let's be honest, no bomber would have a chance against this thing. The only way to beat these AA systems is that, you know, you have to fly low, like I did in the F-105 video. But today we're gonna try to beat it, right? We're gonna try to beat it using different tactics. So I'm fast again. We're gonna continue to climb. My objective is to try to get to the 20,000s before they kill me. The problem is that the map is too little for us to actually... You cannot climb, man. Imagine a B-52 getting shot by this thing at 10, 12,000 meters. Like, has no chance, right? We're gonna try to go to 20,000, maybe more. Let's see. And I gotta be careful with these two because they're kind of way too close to the other ones. compared to the other ones. Okay, we have a better chance. I didn't see any missiles, but they're indeed trying to fire at me according to the RWR, right? So, but yeah, I didn't see any missiles, which is good. Come on, 10,000 meters more, and then I will be out of the range of the missiles, in theory, at least. I don't know if the F-15 can climb up to that in the game, but we're gonna try. I'm using the A because it's lighter. Maybe the C is a better option, I don't know, but I'm using the A because they use this one to let it become lighter, of course. I try to use the A because it's the one that they used for record-breaking stuff, right? No, but I don't want to. Come on. I don't want to. Should have left a little bit of a... Maybe we are fine? I don't know. I didn't see any other missiles. Let me try to go against the EA systems here. 15,000 meters. I think I'm gonna get killed because I'm way within the range. Maybe I'm just gonna turn to the other side there. Try to get a little bit of speed. Try to get a little bit of altitude. And yeah, it's a bit difficult to beat this thing, man. The S-75, a great AA system. Imagine what an S-300 is like, an S-400, an S-500, a Patriot, right? I mean, these AA systems of the modern day are just kind of crazy. The thing is that I don't see any missiles coming, which is something that we saw at first. Oh, come on, aircraft, get speed. Oh my god, they produce so little power in these altitudes. I think we're fine. Now we need MiG-25 and SR-71 to try to beat it, right? Imagine an SR-71 in the game now for us to actually, I don't know, do photo recon. Oh my god. It is right there. I think I'm above the like the in-game's altitude that the thing can do. We gotta stay fast. I'm gonna try to get speed going towards those AAs there. And try to remain at these higher altitudes to see if they can actually intercept me. Come on, aircraft. We gotta be like a Mach 2 here to stay alive. See, another one coming. This thing's gonna get me. Oh my god, it's gonna get me. Yeah, it got me. You can see that it's, you know, really hard to avoid those things. Really hard. Like, you cannot outclimb these things. I mean, I can try to go to 25 kilometers, but it's just not really feasible, is it? Let's try to beat the missile turning, because that's the major thing that I thought I saw. It's just that I couldn't beat this missile in a turn at all. Like, you just cannot do it. Which is kind of funny, because I thought this missile was meant to be used against the bombers, right? 2,000 meters, that's fine. We're gonna try to remain in a low airspeed over here. And the moment we detect a launch, we're gonna try to turn. Turning a low airspeed. Come on, where are you? There you go, missile launched. Oh no, I'm gonna crash. Oh my god, that was close. Yeah, I bit at the missile. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that was intense. I thought I was gonna crash there. Oh my god, that was really close. Like, oh my Jesus. Yeah. That was interesting. I mean, I made the missile try to... Oh, missile launched. Oh, 2 missile launched, I think. No, 1. Look at it. So you can beat it, right? Oh, it's gonna kill me. Oh my god. Yeah, almost got me. But you can beat it with normal maneuvering. Oh my god, it sounds like a bomb exploding. Jesus Christ. It is so loud, the explosion. So you can beat it in more modern aircraft. I doubt that you can do this with an F-105, an F-4, especially loaded to kill these things. This is an F-15, right? But we're very close. Here we go. Oh, come. The missile destroyed me, or did I crash? I think the missile hit me? I don't know what was that. I think it was, right? It sounded like an explosion. Let me change the aircraft to see if we can beat this thing with an F-4, for example. So we're gonna try to do this with the F-4E now. We're gonna try to see if we can get in within the range of the minimum range, right? So what I'm going to do is try to beat this one and maybe this one to try to see if we can actually see what is the minimum range of this thing, okay? To see if we can actually stay away from these, right? So I'm gonna try to kill it and then retest it out. And then afterwards, I will test with the F-117 as well to see if that thing is stealth or not. Probably not. Probably gonna get killed, but yeah, we're gonna see it. You can see that at lower altitudes, you can get very close to them without getting shot, right? So as you see, nobody's shooting at me. And I'm really close to the red blobs over here. So it's something that you have to have in mind. Flying high doesn't work. Fly low, it does work, okay? Oh my god, the thing is launching. Oh my god. Look at that. It's launching. So the minimum range is just BS, right? I was going to test it, but I'm very much within the minimum range of the thing. And the thing is tracking me, see? Look at that. It's trying to track me. Oh, we have another one. Oh my god. Oh, come on. A tree. But did you see that? Like, the missiles were getting launched. It wasn't really working very well, but the missiles were getting launched. And trying to track me. Let's see with the F-117 now, because this is a thing that I really wanted to test it out. Let me save this, because I really want to take a thumb from that launch, because that was really cool. So let's try to get the F-117 and try to kill the A systems with stealth. Let's see if the stealth really works in the game against an S-75. And now let's do it, boys. We gotta use the stealth. Try to use the stealth to get this thing. But I gotta be honest, the only way that I think this can work is for us to actually be able to find where the target is, fly high and try to deploy the bomb as further away as possible. This would be the normal way that they would do this, right? Using the stealthiness of the aircraft. But I don't know if this is gonna work, because you still have to kind of fly over the target. So I'm gonna try to climb as much as possible, see if they detect me or anything like that. I do not have an RWR, so I won't be able to see if there is even a detection, which will be kind of hard to know where the targets are, right? But we're gonna try it. And after that, if it doesn't work, which probably won't, but if it doesn't work, I'm gonna try to use low altitude as well. But I have a feeling that low altitude won't do anything different because of how stealth works in the game, right? And in real life, to be honest. But did I turn correctly? So the problem with this is that I gotta find where the targets are. So it's really, really hard. The camera is very limited on the 117 as well, which is a thing, right? But yeah. I don't see any missile launches, which is good. It's probably further away, right? It's probably... This is like right here, isn't it? So it's very far away. I don't see anything. And since the stealth really works going forward, you know, going towards the target, I gotta be careful with side aspect and rear aspect shots from the other AA systems. And also, I gotta think that going like... Well, we already know that stealth doesn't work. Oh my god, no, no, not stealth. They didn't know it was a stealth aircraft. Oh my god, that was close. They didn't know it was an invisible aircraft, right, guys? That's the thing. But at least I know where they are right now, right? Jesus, but yeah, if they're detecting me from this far away, there's no way I can use this thing to actually get a kill, because like normally, oh my god, can you stop tracking me? Yeah. Jesus, my god, these things are... What the F is a S-300 if the S-75 is this good? Oh my god, the radar on that thing detecting stealth aircraft like it's nothing, right? This is the good part about this. Yeah, at least we know. Oh my god, did you see that launch? The problem is that, yeah, we're gonna try to get the kill, but I gotta be honest, this won't work too much, and stealth isn't working, so I'm just a very slow aircraft that doesn't have any way to deal with this. Come on. Stop bugging. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. It's there that I will. Yeah, of course. No! Yeah, no minimum range, as you see, no minimum range. Yeah, multiple launches as well, see? Multiple launches. So stealth doesn't work. Of course, this I was really close to the target, so it kind of doesn't matter. But from, I mean, ooh, I killed something, at least one target. But so from a general perspective, stealth doesn't work because I was really far. I mean, it did work for a while, I gotta be honest. Like, I was really like with the F-15, for example, I was being detected and being launched from a very far distance. But it isn't stealth enough that you can bomb the AA system itself. Of course, I understand this, because the idea here, guys, in real life is that the F-117 would fly between the cracks of the AA system. So, for example, maybe the radar here only detects us at a certain range, like 20 kilometers instead of the 40, 50 that an F-15 would be detected, for example, right? And between that, you could try in between the launches to see where the targets are, right? Or in between the launches, no, in between these cracks that this stealth would help, and then actually bomb a target that is important and not an AA system. Obviously, the F-117 is not made to destroy AA system sites, of course, like that, right? But yeah, let's take a look on the side as well, because it's really cool. Let's get closer, you know, to be able to know where they are exactly. So here I was being shot. So here we're gonna go to free camera. For some reason it's always bugging like that. Stop bugging. Where am I? My god. So let's go to near them just to see them launching and stuff. And of course I really want a thumbnail for this video of them being launched, right? So here we go. We're finally getting closer to see how they launch these missiles. So of course here you can see the main radar. Of course there's two basically radars over here. This is the search radar. If we unpause it, it is, you know, rotating, as you see. Look at the launch. Hold up, I gotta take a pic from this. I mean, this is kind of bugged, but I got it, right? Let me just do this, and yeah, this is very cool. So yeah, we are seeing the launch. Let's see the launch. So very cool. But yeah, this is the search radar. This one you can see That is just a very, very old type of antenna. And then we have the tracking radar, which is tracking me. So you can clearly see that it is actually tracking me. It's looking at me. And then, of course, in real life, it would have, you know, diesel generators and stuff like that to be able to power everything. They would dig these places up, for, of course, especially for fragments and bombs that were being dropped here. I'll try to defend a little bit of the launchers, right? The only thing that really needs to be out of the woods over here is the radars, of course. But yeah, and then we have the launchers. You can clearly see the second stage, the first and second stage. So this would be the first stage, this back part. This middle part would, you know, release, and then this is the second stage. Let's see if this missile here already dropped his. I mean, we can... Oh my god, the missile is really quickly being launched. But yeah, let's see another launch to see if we can actually see that. There is another one for sure that's going to be launched soon. Yeah, see? So we're going to take it down the speed over here because these missiles are really fast. So you can see here that the first launch is ignited, right? It's like for 2 seconds or something. I don't know if the missile is going to go to the ground and explode. It's a very, very large missile, guys. This is larger than any other missile ever to be added to an aircraft. Yeah, see? I mean, it doesn't have the animation, but now it is on the second stage, right? It initiated the second stage. The first one is like 380 kilonewtons of thrust, and then the second one is a little bit weaker, but for 40 seconds. So it has a very, very long burn time. Of course, it's gonna hit the ground there. But yeah, basically this is how the S-75 works, right? It locates the target with the search radar, just like a normal like aircraft will do. The thing is that the search and tracking radar on an aircraft is the same, but this is just like a normal AA. So it will rotate, find targets, you know, around the vehicle, around the site. This thing will lock, and it can launch one missile at a time, if I'm not mistaken, to each target, right? That's why they would include so many of these sites, of course, so many launchers to be able to fire at multiple targets. Fire one, destroy one target, fire another, destroy another target. If it misses, everything to be quickly shooting many missiles. And this would be the normal sight that they would have, of course. If an aerial picture would happen over here, reconnaissance, right, it would be like this, for example. So they would identify that it has the kind of a star pattern over here, more or less. So yeah, very, very cool. But basically this is it, guys. S-75 is really hard to evade. I gotta say, the only way to do this is flying low, but of course you have the shilkas protecting it as well, which are very OP. But yeah, I will do another video trying to use stealth to go past the AA systems if there is a hole in it on the actual like map. I'm gonna show to you guys that in another video. But yeah, see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and bye guys, see ya.